This week on the MMO Report, we have exclusive info and footage from the upcoming MMO, Pirates of the Burning Sea. Hey, what do you know, we're almost legitimate. Also, Blizzard talks about the new Death Knight class they're adding with next year's expansion. I call the name Murderface. And finally, we return to a slightly muted edition of WTF Second Life. Surprisingly, this one has nothing to do with sex or animals. Fail! Please stand by while I upgrade your knowledge to version 7.0.2. This is the MMO Report. Hello, and welcome to the MMO Report, one of the many places on the internet that Jack Thompson may not come within 50 feet of. I'm your host, Casey Schreiner, and I would like to take this opportunity to say that DC Unlimited makes the best replica figures in the business. And I really like that Warcraft series you guys are starting to roll out this month. Oh God, please send me a Gnome Warrior. Put it right there. In a recent interview on worldofwarcraft.com, the Blizzard design team answered some questions about the new Death Knight class that will be included in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion next year. For those of you not up to speed on your Warcraft canon, and shame on you, Death Knights are soldiers that have broken ranks with the Lich King and joined the Alliance or Horde to fight against Arthas. Serving as tanks that have both melee and defensive magic capabilities, Death Knights will use a rune magical system as opposed to mana, energy, or rage. No release date is set for the Lich King expansion, but it can be sure that it will add significantly to Blizzard's cartoonishly large pile of money. Maybe someday they'll let me dive into it. Like Scrooge McDuck. I'll have to send them another letter about that, actually. So, what is there to do in Azeroth until the new expansion comes along? Why not celebrate Brewfest, a wonderful way to simulate traveling to a foreign country to drink booze and ingest tube-shaped meats until you vomit. Enjoy the free mugs of beer, join a ram race, not as dirty as it sounds, go on a mystery hunt, or just defend your celebration of inebriation from the envious Dark Iron Dwarves who try to crash the party every year. The celebration has already started, so rush over to Orgrimmar or Ironforge to join in on the festivities. And don't forget to pick up the eyesight-enhancing romance goggles. That way you'll never know that sexy blood elf you're hitting on is actually a 300-pound troll. Toast up some Chocobo sandwiches. Final Fantasy XI is getting a new update this November. Titled Wings of the Goddess, this expansion will add new locations, new monsters, and new jobs. In preparation for its release, Square Enix just opened its Return to Vana'diel campaign last week. Before February 29th of next year, players can ask to have any deleted character restored at no additional fee. Combined with the upcoming expansion, this program will hopefully ensure the continued financial stability of my Taru Taru slave trade business. They sure do make adorable laborers, don't they? NCSoft just announced another expansion for their City of Heroes universe entitled Book 11, A Stitch in Time. The Ouroboros organization has brought time travel to Paragon City and the Rogue Isles, allowing players to flash back and relive major events in the city's history. I wonder if that will allow me to go back in time and stop my gravity controller from sucking so bad. Those guys cannot solo. Also included in Book 11 will be a weapon customizing system, 2 new power sets, and new invention sets. No release date has been set, so for now just go back to washing your tights in the sink. Earlier this week, Flying Lab Software, the developers of Pirates of the Burning Sea, came in to give us an exclusive look at the beta version of their new seafaring MMO. Set to release on January 22nd, Pirates plans to take the MMO world to a new level, creating an economy that is based on combat. Want to save some money on the pitch you're buying to strengthen your ship? Put together a raiding fleet and take control of the port. Combat will take place between ships, as well as hand-to-hand swashbuckling. Each player will captain their own ship and crew, which they can upgrade and customize, or scrap when they buy or steal a new vessel. Battles will play out in real time, with ship-to-ship exchanges changing with the wind. Sword battles will be based on experience level and your character's balance meter, taking into account which of the 3 different fighting styles either player is using. With customizable avatars, a vast open world spanning from Florida to South America, victory incidents available for all types of players, an economy completely controlled by the players, and missions ranging from ambushing deliveries to fighting ghost ships and zombies, Pirates of the Burning Sea is definitely at the top of our must-try list for next year. Tabula Rasa, the long-developed MMO from Richard Garriott, has been delayed 2 more weeks to a release date of November 2nd. Star Long, the game's producer, explained on the official website, saying this short but critical amount of time will give them the ability to address several issues, including stability and balance. People who have pre-ordered the game, however, will still be able to play 3 days earlier than everyone else, meaning some of you will be enjoying Lord British 5.0 on October 30th. And now we return to our award-winning segment, What the Fuck, Second Life? This week, Boston's technology research experts, the Yankee Group, Go Sox, revealed that the hype surrounding Second Life is apparently much stronger than the game's actual impact on the marketplace. Apparently, the growth rate of Second Life has slowed since October of last year, and the average time a user spends in the metaverse has leveled off at about 12 minutes per month. Senior analyst Christopher Collins credits this problem to Second Life being tethered to the PC, pointing out that mobilized social networking sites like MySpace and Facebook are still increasing their membership and average time spent per user. You hear that, Linden Labs? In order to save Second Life, you have to make it so that I can be raped by a unicorn anywhere I want. In widescreen, with surround sound, on my iPhone, that you buy for me. And we have once again reached the end of our show. But before we leave, we'd like to answer some video viewer mail we received this week from Jamie. Jamie?
Hey, what are some of the new MMOs for Xbox that are coming soon?
Well, right now, Final Fantasy XI and Phantasy Star Online are still playable MMOs on the 360, and both of them are getting updates in the upcoming months. But the big title coming to the Xbox early next year is Age of Conan Hyborian Adventures. It's one of the more anticipated MMOs of recent memory, so keep an eye out for that. To thank you for your contribution, Jamie, we'll be sending you some free swag we stole from the guys over at XPlay. And that goes for the rest of you as well. Submitting video viewer mail will garner you free stolen marketing materials if we use your clip on the show. So don't say I never gave you nothing. So until next time, I'm Casey Schreiner, this is the MMO Report, and I would gladly pay you tomorrow if I can has cheeseburger today.